Assalamu alaikum everyone, I am Mahnoor and I am going to present lessons from Surah al-Kahf. Quran is a book of lessons. Oftentimes, one chapter of Quran can tell you not just one but several stories that are full of wisdom to help you. It is a remedy book. When you feel low and lost, you need to search a right story within it. This book holds a record of inspirational stories that immediately give a hand. Surah is another name for a chapter of Quran. So from Surah al-Kahf, one can draw the following lessons. Lesson 1. Allah Almighty puts the faith of a person to trial. The people of the cave were a group of righteous youths who sought refuge in a cave to escape persecution for their faith. Allah caused them to sleep for a long period, and when they woke up, the society around them had changed. Their story emphasizes divine protection for those who remain steadfast in their faith. Their story gives us a lesson that Almighty Allah puts the faith of a person to trial. When Allah Almighty puts the faith to trial, and when a believer is steadfast in his or her faith, then Allah assists them in ways that are beyond comprehension. Moreover, the story also gives the lesson that a Muslim must always remain in the company of people who are good and righteous. The men of cave were all righteous, thus their being together is one of the factors that attracted the mercy and assistance of Allah Almighty. Thus, a Muslim should be steadfast in his or her faith and remain in the company of good people. The second lesson we learn from Surah al-Kahf is that wealth is a test from Almighty Allah. The story of the owner of 2 gardens is mentioned in Surah al-Kahf. In the Quran, the man was wealthy and owned 2 beautiful gardens, bountiful gardens. Instead of acknowledging the blessings from Allah and sharing with those in need, he became arrogant and boastful. Allah, to teach him a lesson, destroyed his gardens overnight. This story gives us lesson that all the wealth is a test from Allah Almighty. Therefore, to those whom He grants, He is actually testing them whether they will be grateful to Him or not. Secondly, a Muslim must also learn the lessons that the things of this world are all temporary and transient. Therefore, when they are available, one must thank Allah and spend on the ones who don't have these worldly pleasures available to them. The third lesson we learn from Surah al-Kahf is that power is a gift from Allah. Zulkarnain, as portrayed in Surah al-Kahf in the Quran, is a righteous and just ruler bestowed with divine authority by Allah. The lesson we learn from the story of Zulkarnain is that power is also a gift from Allah, and to those whom He gives power, He tests them by doing so. Therefore, those who have power over and compared to others should use this power to do good and make the lives of others easier and fight evil. The fourth lesson we learn from this surah is that a loss or delay is not always a deprivation. The story of the damaged boat is mentioned in Surah al-Kahf in the Quran. In the narrative, Prophet Musa accompanies Prophet Khizr on the journey. They come across a group of poor people with a boat that Hazrat Khizr damages. Prophet Musa questions the seemingly senseless act, but Prophet Khizr explains that the damage was a protective measure. A king was seizing every sound and intact boat, and by making it faulty, Khizr aimed to save the boat from confiscation.